Alright, so this is the Street Fighter machine, the one-up. You can get them from Walmart and wherever else you can pick them up. Google it, look online. Walmart isn't the only place you can get them, but it's miniaturized. As you can see, I'm standing up, and I don't know what happened to the top, but it's a miniature one. Ivan, get up, stand next to it so they can see how small it is. Alright, he's 6 years old, so you can see he's 6 years old, and he's a little bit taller than the machine. They might be the same height. She's 2 years old, so you can see the height of the machine. And we gonna put this right here. 45 inches. My son is 45 inches, so this machine is about 45 inches. This is Logitech. The little usually people put them to computers, laptops, stuff like that. These one-up machines, they got a little speaker in these holes right here. It's a little, it's weak, you know. I'm so used to playing Xbox with surround sound, you know, surround sound speakers. One behind that African statue right there. But I'm used to surround sound, so when I play this thing, it doesn't sound like much, you know. So we're gonna try to get this Logitech surround sound into this one-up arcade edition. So here we go. And this is gonna be my helpful companion. This is my wife, Sandra. She gonna help me try to get this surround sound into this machine, so she can do the recording. Here we go. Ready? So I looked at this. It looked like the bottom part in the back. So lip right here. I believe this part just slide in, and then there's two screws up here. I took one of them out already, so hopefully I'm right. And ignore this. I bought this used off of OfferUp. So the previous owner put a knob right here for volume, which is, he told me it wasn't connected. And there's a USB right here. And it also has auxiliary. I'm curious if that thing works. If that thing works, we might be able to do it through there. But to my understanding, he said none of this stuff is connected. So once I take this back off, I'll find out. But take these two screws off, and it looked like if you lift up, it should come out. And I'm correct. So that was pretty easy.
Whoa! Whoa!
And he was correct also. The stuff in the back isn't connected. I see how it is now though. It's just regular what you call these things? A something connectors, AV or no, RCA. These are RCA connectors. This has a USB in the back and a USB in the front with auxiliary. The part I wanted to use, the actual auxiliary, as you can see, it's been cut. So I can't even wire this back up because he cut it. So we just go put this to the side. And if you look back here, I want to bring to your attention, in order to put this into a one-up machine, you have to have this. This is called a Pandora's box. It has,
Pandora's box?
Yes, Pandora's box. It has 1,300 games.
What is
it
called?
Pandora's box.
Oh, okay.
He said Zora's box, but this is Pandora's box. You can see it's written on there. And what this does, it has 1,300 games installed into it. Also, what it does, it gives you an extra HDMI out, then the VGA out, and then you have an auxiliary out. And that's why I believe I can get this Logitech box in here, because as you know, Logitech, it uses a regular, what's that, 3.5 headphone jack to run these speakers. All I have to do is put them in this output right here, the audio out, and it should work. So this little USB, believe it or not, that's the USB. That's what all the games is on. And you just put it in this box, it'll read it and view it to the screen. Like I said, it has an extra HDMI, VGA, audio out, and that's the volume button. It's like a roller. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get the base box, put it right here. Probably use some sticky tape or something to keep it from you know,
what?
moving around there. I said sticky tape, but double-sided tape.
Oh.
Try to get the, you know, they have different strength. You have the permanent, and I think one is permanent, one is strong. You know, you got medium and all that kind of stuff. I always try to get the permanent one. Just because it's say permanent, it doesn't mean you won't be able to get it off. You can still get it off. It's just the highest strength of the double-sided tape. So I'm gonna try to get this box in there and run the wires, and I'll show you guys how I did it and see if it worked. Like soft.
No, you're soft.
Yeah, I'm soft. So this is double-sided tape. It says extreme mountain tape, but double-sided tape.
Extreme?
Extreme.
How extreme?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay. I don't want to use too much. I might just lay a strip across here and lay a strip across here. What you think? The size right here, or because this is kind of uneven because it's got these dots that kind of raised up, so it'll make it uneven. I might just put it along the side. What you think?
Is it gonna catch because of of that right there?
Well, when I sat it on the floor, it seemed about even. Yeah, I think it'll be alright. I'm gonna put some on both sides here and take it from there. If it don't work,
figured out.
we'll do it. We'll take it up and do it again. You usually want to clean the surface, but
Did you clean it?
I did not.
Okay, so why are you suggesting that if you haven't done it, sir?
Because I'm a Okie.
Would you like something to clean it with? Would you like some? Would you like your assistant to provide you?
I'm gonna go for it, cause you know I don't mess around.
Is that right?
You gonna put these bad boys on there, and if this tape is the strongest they say it is, it should stick. Okay. This is the extreme. So far, so good. Got that extreme though. So I got a little box cutter just to make my cut. Officer, I got your pizza. Put a little, well, you don't want to clean it with your hand, but I'm going to clean it with my hand because your hands has grease. So it still make it like not a clean, yeah, for pizza. Not a clean surface, but this is a brand new roll. I got plenty to go around. So put your double-sided on there. And like I say, this is just to keep this from flopping around inside the machine.
That's a warp. That's a wild boar.
We're gonna be moving, and I'm gonna have to pick
Who's
it
gonna
up.
be moving?
We, us, all of us. So I'm gonna have to pick it up and maneuver it. But once you get it in the location where you want it, you ain't gonna be moving around anyway.
Why are we moving?
Because that's what we do.
No, that's not what I want to hear.
Oh, because I bought you a house
Where?
on the hill.
What?
Yep.
You guys, you know.
Say that then. What?
What?
You know you're recording, right?
I do know that. So you put that double-sided on there, and then this red piece.
Lion King?
Peel it.
Pull off.
Lion King ready?
It's gonna take forever. Alright, look, we'll come back because I have to get this red piece off. No need to record that. So when I get it off, I'll show you guys.
Okay. See you guys later.
20 hours later.
Hey, brother.
Here we go. Ready? I want to show you something here. Alright, so what we gonna do? Got the sticky tape, both sides. Got the little cover.
Double-sided tape.
Yeah. But what was clever, I want to show you guys. They already put a power cord in here, and this thing runs off a power cord. So all I have to do is sit this in there and plug this into the power. What you call them thing?
Outlet.
Power strip, I think they call it. Plug it in here, and then I just plug up this one outlet right here, and it'll power on everything together instead of having two cables I gotta plug in. You know, plug this one in, and then plug this one in.
Okay.
Put all this in there, plug this in there, and when it's ready, just plug up that one outlet, and we should be good. So
Okay.
try to get it in there.
Where and where?
And I'm gonna face it this way, so if I ever want to make adjustments, this is already facing the back, and just take off the back and everything here. But I got it almost to max. Man, might as well put it on max. I got it on max. So that's what I do. You know, if you're not going big, go home. You know, just go home. Anyway, let's go. Throw this in there.
Daddy, don't throw it, don't throw it.
I'm not getting paid for this.
Me either.
Blow on it.
It should be fine, man.
It'll dry. Blow.
Alright, let's go. Alright, so I cleaned that just to get the dust. It wasn't really dirty, it's just a lot of dust in here from it being closed and all that kind of stuff. As you can see, this thing is dusty.
Do not use
too.
a wet rag.
Yeah,
Like,
too much. You don't want to get it wet.
this is not gonna stick
Yeah, it ain't gonna stick. So
to the sticky tape.
sticky tape.
But as you can see,
It dried
pretty
up.
much dried up.
So I'm gonna stick this down and hopefully it holds. And I'll show you the next step.
Why you just didn't put it from the bottom?
Oh, it fit? I thought it was too tall.
Angle it.
Oh, man. I don't want to. Okay. That's why you're here. Alright, everybody. Oh, yeah. Nope, that didn't. One side stuck. The right side is not sticking. Oh, nope. That's crazy. This side is stuck. The right side is not sticking. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think I got it. I kind of press down and I'm twisting and it's stuck now. So I'm gonna leave that right there, and hopefully over time it stick a little more, especially with the heat. Cause right now it's hot as heck in California.
I know, right?
So with the heat, it probably stick a little more. Before I close it up, I'm gonna push and twist on it just to make it grip a little more. And this wire right here, this one is the power wire. So all I gotta do is plug this into that outlet, so I'll do that last. The main thing that I was kind of trying to figure out how to do is these wires. You got, how many wires? 3 wires right here, so I think you ain't gotta worry about, there's 2 of them. Alright, so the 2 you gotta worry about is these 2. The green one, which is the 3.5, it'll plug into the Pandora box. And this bad boy gotta go back into the actual subwoofer. So we gonna put these on top how, you know, we want them. Well, we'll just lay them up there for now. And then just run all the wires. And then we'll figure out how we go, you know, set these on top of there. So for now, I'm gonna wipe this. Cause it's dusty too. You just want to get the dust off. So I think I'm gonna sticky tape this too. So just get the dust off. We just go, just hang these up here for now. So I still gotta see how I'm gonna run these wires in here. I gotta cut a hole. Hey, yo, I'm trying to record here. What's going on? So I gotta cut a hole in this cardboard so the wires can go back through. So I'm gonna just run these wires real quick. As you can see, This one right here is going from one speaker to the other speaker, so we ain't really got to worry about this one. I just tie this one back. This one actually has to go inside, so these are the two I'm worried about. And we just tuck them in like that. And, once I get these wires wired up and kind of tucked in, I'll come back and show you how I did it, because I have to make a cut in this box right here. I'll show you how I cut the box and all that. So we'll be back after these messages. Alright, so here we go. All I did was use these snips. This is not for wood, but it does cut wood. These are snips for metal. I was going to use a Dremel and cut it, but I put my Dremel away, and that would have took even longer. So I just used the snips. All it is pretty much scissors for metal. I just cut a little rectangle piece or square piece out of the cardboard. So that's out of the way. And the speakers, like I say, this wire right here, it just goes from one speaker to the other. You don't have to worry about that. And you have the big piece. This goes back into the box. So we're gonna put that in the box. You gotta tighten it so it don't fall out. Go over there hitting the button.
Hey.
Y'all stop. Sit down. Hitting the button. Y'all hear me? Come on. And then you have your. This is the actual audio where it pick up the sound and send it through everything else. Go ahead, come over here. This audio jack, you take it, and then you have the Pandora's box. There you go. So you got the audio, got the Pandora's box. Like I said, it's US. This is what everything is saved on. HDMI. What you call that? VGA, and that's the audio. If you look right here, all you gotta do is take this, put it in that little 3.5 right there. Boom. That's where your audio coming from. Like I say, that's the volume. I think I might just turn that all the way up, because you can still, this thing get pretty loud. That little volume knob, you'd be amazed at how loud this thing can get. But I think I might turn that all the way up, because I can still adjust the volume from the actual speakers up top. Now, I said something earlier, and I think I was wrong about it. This is the Pandora's box. It have extra accessories you can play with and add stuff to. And I said the only way you can use a Logitech speakers if you had a Pandora's box. But I believe I was wrong about that. This is the original equipment that come with the one-up machine. And this is what has the video games in it from the factory. And I was looking, it does have a audio out. So I'm not for sure if it's this one or one of these over here, but I'm pretty sure you can Google it or something, and that's still the same 3.5 headphone jack as this one. So if you don't have a Pandora's box and you want to add external speakers, just use the 3.5 headphone jack and plug it. I believe it's this one, because this one has something plugged into it, and these are empty, but yet, you know, I'm getting sound out of it. So I believe it's this one to your left, but, you know, don't quote me on it. But now I believe you can use a Logitech surround sound system without the Pandora's box. So you can try it, and let me know how it goes. Leave it in the comments below if you ever try it without a Pandora's box. But to continue on, so I got the sound connected, I got the subwoofer connected. Now all we gotta do is take the power cord, and since the previous owner put a power strip in here, all I gotta do is plug it in here, and then I'm gonna tie these back so it don't be hanging all over the place. But you know, just for time's sake, I'm gonna tuck it in there like that. And when I get ready to play, all I have to do is plug this up, and it'll power on everything. Now this machine does have an on-off switch, but the previous owner said he disconnected it, and the way he turned it on and off was from plugging it. I haven't figured out how to hook up that on-off switch back up. I prefer to use the on-off switch, so then I don't have to keep unplugging it. But I don't know how to hook that back up yet. But once I find out, I'm gonna hook that back up too. I prefer to use the on-off switch. I see this wire right here hanging. And one of these wires go to the on-off switch. One of these volume controls, because this machine has a volume control knob and it has the on and off switch. One of these is volume, one of these is on off. And I see there's 2 ports that are open. And it's one here that's open, and there's one there that's open. So just by looking at the shape of the connector, it looks like this one goes to the one on the right, and this one could possibly go to the one on the left. I'm not for sure, so I'm not gonna plug it up right now. I'm gonna do a little research and find out. And if that's where they go, I'm gonna plug them back in just to see if I can get my original on and off switch and volume control from the factory. This one, I don't think that one go there. But this one has 2 grooves at the bottom. If you look right here, that only has 1 groove, so I'm not for sure if that one go there. And this plug look a little too fat, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it look a little too big.
Maybe
Yeah.
the one on the other side.
The other one, oh, I'm holding the wrong one.
On the other
Yeah,
side.
I think this one probably go over here. Let's try that. It might go over here. As of now, it's not going in, but you know, that's not what this video about. So I'm gonna continue on, and I figure this stuff out later. But these 2 wasn't plugged up, and that's the volume and the on and off switch. And I was just looking and seeing these 2 open. So I'll find out later if they actually go there or not. But let's test this machine and see if it actually works. And give me a few seconds. I have to get an extension cord, and we'll see if this bad boy works.
It's all the way already.
Alright, so we turned it up on the Pandora box. As you see, it got louder. This is like halfway on here.
Mario.
And then this is all the way. As you can see, it's a lot louder than what it originally was. So yeah, it works. If you want to use the Logitech surround sound speakers for the Street Fighter 1-up machine, all you have to do is open the back, plug the 3.5 jack into the manufacturer, circuit board in the back. It has an input for a 3.5 jack. And you wire everything up, plug it in, and you should get better sound than the regular speakers that it comes with. So I hope you like this video. I'm still not finished. I just gotta tie up the wires. It's complete. Everything's working. I just gotta tie up some of the wires so they won't have all that access hanging and all that. And then what I'm gonna do, just to show you guys before we take off. Matter of fact, I'll do it for you. Work too. You hear my helpful assistant? Once I wire everything and get the access wires out of the way, then put the board on, and then we go put these the way we originally want them, and then we'll show you guys the finishing touches. So we'll be right back. All right. You're not playing. Game. As you can see, there's, let's see, what's the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10 games on a page. And if you look right here, it's 131 pages. I ain't good at math, but according to Pandora, it's 1,300 games on here. 10 games per page and 131 pages. Right now, we're on 21, and if you push it to the right, it's skipping pages. So that's how you do it on the Pandora phone. And let me get to work and I'll show you all the finishing touches. So right now she's just taking the backing off the double-sided tape. We already did that one. As you can see, it's on there pretty tight. This stuff is amazing. Like I say, I always buy the either extreme mount or some of them say permanent, depending on if you get 3AM or whatever brand is out there. I always try to get the highest one. Even though, like I say earlier, it might say permanent, but it's not permanent. It's just telling you that's the highest grade of sticking power. So we already kind of laid it out, seeing how we want it, and she's just going to stick it up top right there. So now we have the stock speaker is still hooked up. You have 2 of the Logitech speakers at the top, and then you have the subwoofer at the bottom that's inside the cabinet. And as you can see, I can also make a L bracket to kind of support it from here. If I get an L bracket and just, you know, bolt it here, lay it across there, get another L bracket, bolt it across, bolt it in here, lay it across there, and it'll be good. So we'll see how long the double-sided tape hold. Right now, this thing is solid. You would think it's bolted down. But we'll see how long that lasts. If I have to, like I said, I get an L bracket and just put it on this leg and just bolt it to the side right here. So now all we got to do is put the backing on, which is I should show you guys right now. I have the wires. The wires is already, the board, I made a cutout already, so all we have to do, this board, we have the original hole that the owner made to get the extension cord to come through. And then put it in the little slits at the bottom. And then this right here, just lay it in that little opening. And then there's 2 screws right here I have to put in to hold it. But I see I have to, yeah, that should be good. Put the 2 screws in and that's all we need. So let me see if the screws will go in real quick. Alright. So this is the finishing touches. I originally made a hole right here, but as you can see, I wasn't paying attention. This have an actual backboard behind this, and it wasn't letting it sit flat. I would have to put a hole also in this wood right here. I didn't want to do that. There was a hole right here, but it wasn't quite big enough. So what I did, I just made a slit on the side, and I slipped the holes. The wires in that little slit into the hole, and that's fine for now. Plus, it's in the back. Who gonna know? This part is gonna be against the wall. But this is the finishing touches. Everything is wired up. Got the speakers on top. Got the power cable. And once you plug it up, you get the sound out of it. So, I'm gonna plug it up, pick a game, and give y'all a little sample of how it goes sound. Alright, so we gonna pick a game. Like I said, this is a Street Fighter one, so I'm gonna pick a Street Fighter game. This is Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. And right now it's a little higher than halfway, medium. Halfway. And I think I got the bass a little too high. Because I'm hearing a lot of bass. You can't really tell probably through the phone, but it's a lot of bass right now. I had that knob on the back of the subwoofer. I turned it all the way up. I probably should have left it maybe a little more than half. But it's a lot of bass. Honda butt. What sounds good? With the sound and the bass? Alright, so right now my son is playing some airplane game. And like I say, through the phone you probably can't get a good concept of how good this thing sounds. But it sounds 100 times better than that single speaker that it comes with. So just check this out for a second. I got those 2 speakers at the top. The bass is in the cabin at the bottom. And I noticed on this Pandora box, not all the games are at the same sound quality. Some of them are lower, some are louder than others. But all in all, like I say, it's 100 times better than the stock speaker. So if you like this video, like, subscribe. Usually I do car videos, but I decided to do this because I thought it'd be pretty interesting. So like I say, like, subscribe. Hope you like the video, and catch you next time. Say bye, Sandra. Peace.